Welcome back. Another badge, another controversy, and another officer now facing charges. But before you rush to judgment, take a closer look, because sometimes the most obvious misconduct isn't the most dangerous. Today, we're breaking everything down, and you can decide who really crossed the line.
Hiya folks, it's the Laughing Auditor here, and I'm back with a bang, ladies and gentlemen. It is my first day out and about, and I've been to Peckham Job Centre for a third time, and wow, you really don't learn in there. But you may be wondering where I am now. For those of you who might not know what that building is over there, that's Westminster Abbey, but that's not the focus of my attention today. It is this place, the Queen Elizabeth II Conference Centre. Again, another revisit. I'm easing myself back into it, ladies and gentlemen. And if you are familiar with the channel, you know that I have been here before. I did have this one actually pulled a couple of times on privacy. I managed to iron out those privacy kinks, and as of yet the video is still up, so I got it up 3 times. So I got quite a lot of views across all 3, and quite a bit of reach that video. But yeah, the security weren't happy with me here at all, so I've decided to come back and have a look around. I've picked some day for it. It's been absolutely pouring down today. I do have my umbrella. I'm hoping that I'm not going to need it, but we'll certainly see. We'll see how they get on. We'll see if they've learned their lesson, and we'll see if we get any laughs out of them, that's for sure. So yeah, if you do enjoy this video, guys, please like it, feel free to share it, and please don't forget, pop down, hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. And as I said, we will see if we get any laughs out of this lot. But it seems pretty quiet here today. Last time I was here, they were doing the Turing Institute or something was having a conference, and yeah, not today. Seems very quiet. So we're going to have a look around and we'll see what's what. I'll go the same route I went last time, because I want to sneak up on that police car that's behind me. If you've seen it, there's a police car on the other side. It's usually there, it's there quite a lot actually. I drive past it and it's always there Monday to Friday during sort of office hours. I think it's part of the Parliament and Diplomatic Protection Team. Cousins, old colleagues. So we'll certainly see what the crack is. And hopefully it stays dry for this video. Hopefully. But last time I was here, didn't do too well. One of the security guards got really angry. I thought he was going to try and fight me, but he wasn't up for it. Temporary staff entrance. There's a friend from last time. Yeah, it's the guy from last time. We found him. We found him. He's coming out. Is he going to stay hiding this time? Yeah, I don't think he's going to come out. I don't think he is going to come out. Yeah, we found him. I can't believe it. He's hiding in his little office. So he is. See, I noticed the CCTV camera here. It's very, it's pointing out to the road. I noticed it before, and it's painted red, but it's actually pointing down this road. That's St James's Park down there, which over towards Buckingham Palace and places like that. So I always thought it was weird that they had that on their building, and it's, I think it's one of the, I don't know if it's a charity or something that's based in there. RICS. I don't know what they do, but I find it strange that they had that pointing down a public road. It's not like it's a private road either. There we go. The world's smallest disabled parking space. Hi, Chief.
Hi, sir.
Hello, how you doing?
I'm security guard.
Nice to meet you.
Nice license.
How you doing?
How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm
What
alright.
kind of business you have here?
Oh, I'm just being a nosy person,
Let's
having a
go
look
and
at the
chat to
torture.
the other place. Let's go and chat to the other place.
What other place? Where are you leading me to?
Because it's rain. Yes. please
Yeah,
go
sorry,
in
I'm
here.
Scottish, my friend. I don't mind the rain.
Yes? Okay.
Yeah.
Why you cover your face?
Pardon?
Why you cover your face? Why you cover your face?
Why is that any of your business?
No, I see you cover your face.
Yeah,
What kind
so-
of business you purpose? Your issue.
1 second, yeah.
Yeah.
First of all,
Please, can you
stop pointing at me. No, I won't follow you, mate. I'll go wherever I want to go, okay? Don't come up and start demanding people. What a strange man. Bye. What a strange individual. You know? So, live loading limits. So that's for that lift up there. So, oh no, come quick, please. Man with a camera, help!
The auditor begins with confidence, positioning himself outside the Queen Elizabeth II Conference Center and explaining that he's returning to a location where things previously didn't go well. At first, the atmosphere seems calm, almost too quiet, but that calm quickly proves misleading. Security approaches and begins questioning his presence, his purpose, and even his face covering. The tone shifts when a guard attempts to redirect and manage the situation, subtly asserting authority where none actually exists. The auditor refuses to be guided or interrogated, calmly holding his position. Then the expected escalation arrives. Police are called. What started as a simple filming exercise is now turning into a test of rights, boundaries, and ego. The tension is rising, and this is only the beginning.
Sausage. Let's see what the police say. You should theoretically tell them to jog on. But it is the Met. Let's see what happens here. Oh no, I better deploy my secret weapon, which is like, oh Jesus, I just hit myself in the face. There we go, my umbrella. Let's see. The poor man's had to come out in the pouring rain. Hiya. How you doing? Pardon? I don't know, you need to ask him. I have no idea.
So you've not spoken to him?
Do you want to get under this?
No, I'm good.
You alright?
So you've not had a conversation with him or anything?
No, I just come up saying, what you doing? And I says, I'm looking.
We're both filming, so you got that.
Yeah, I appreciate you letting me know. Yeah, no, I says, I'm just having a look at your building. And then he went, can you come round here? And I went, no, I'm not following you anywhere. He says, and he started pointing at me saying, why are you wearing a mask? Why are you wearing a mask? I says, why is that any of your business? And then he took off and came and spoke to you guys. So,
He says you've been seen around this building before taking photos of it.
quite possibly, yeah. I may have done, yeah.
Is it a hobby?
I go about filming, photographing things at my leisure. There's nothing wrong with it as far as I'm concerned.
Is there a reason why you do it, like concealing your identity?
Pardon?
Is there a reason why you do it, concealing your visual
Who
identity?
says I'm concealing my identity?
Well, no, you tell me. What are you doing?
So you're picking up on the fact I'm wearing a mask and sunglasses?
Yeah.
Yeah, so there could be reasonable reasons for both of those things.
There could be. I'm asking
Yeah,
what they are.
but I don't have to answer. That's my
No, you
private
don't have to.
information.
I'm just
Yeah. Sorry, do you mind identifying yourself, please? Yeah.
You might not want to answer them.
Yeah.
That's the way it works. I understand that. If you're right not to answer.
Yeah, of course. Do you mind identifying yourself, please?
Yeah, of course. 6694 Charlie Oscar is my
Awesome.
shoulder number. My first name's Taylor.
Taylor, what team are you with? Are you parliamentary and diplomatic protection team, something like
Is that relevant?
that? Pardon?
Is that relevant?
I'm just curious, you know.
I have a feeling if you're someone who is around the West End taking photos and documenting guarding and stuff, you probably will have come across police before.
Pardon?
You might even have an idea from my uniform and the vehicle I'm driving of the kind of police officer that I am. Would that be fair?
I can make an educated guess as to the type of police officer you are.
Okay.
But the layman might not know that. So
No,
it's
the layman might not.
Yeah,
I'm not talking to the layman, I'm talking to you.
I'd say that as a compliment.
You're
but,
someone who takes an interest in these things.
but yeah, no. As I say, you don't know that. You're
This is where the confrontation becomes more complex. The police officer arrives composed, almost diplomatic, but soon steers the discussion toward the auditor's appearance, suggesting he may be concealing his identity. The wording is careful, but the implication is obvious. The auditor immediately challenges this narrative, highlighting how perception is being turned into suspicion. What follows is not a battle of law or force, but one of language and implication. The officer attempts to justify the guard's surveillance, while the auditor pushes back against the logic of being followed simply for wearing a mask and sunglasses. It's subtle, yet intense. There's no shouting or overt aggression, just a sharp verbal exchange as both sides probe each other's limits. Control hangs delicately in the balance.
At this moment in time, but back to the matter at hand.
It's all right, there is no matter at hand. You obviously don't want to answer any questions or give me information.
I've been very cordial to you, so please,
you haven't been cordial to me. I'm just saying it's obvious that you don't want to give any specific information.
I have given specific information.
Or about why you're here.
I have given
hang on.
reasonable
what happened between you and the gentleman?
information why I'm here.
I'm not
You know,
saying reasonable. Nor have I asked you to provide any. Nor have I asked you to provide any ID or anything like that.
no, you wouldn't be doing that today,
Well,
unfortunately.
I know, that's why I said I haven't.
Yeah.
So all I'm pains to say is, obviously, I think we've got as far as we're going to go down this road.
I think
Which
so.
is a good day, but if that gentleman does come and speak to you again, I'd ask you please to be as cordial with him.
I've always been very cordial. It's all on film. He was the one that was pointing, telling me, asking me my private business and stuff like that. I take people as they come. If you're nice to me, I'm nice to you. But he's not going to come up and point in my face and tell me to follow him wherever he is. I don't know who he is. As I say, I'm here to film the building and whatever else. I've told you that, and that's what I'm going to continue to do. All right. Likewise. Bye bye. Chief, alright? That's a walk of shame, ladies and gentlemen. Jeez, Queen Elizabeth Conference Centre. Not great. Not great here. This is twice I've been here. And so one thing I did pick up on when I was here last time, ladies and gentlemen, is that this designates this raised area as private property, which would then beg the question is, why wouldn't they have had that for the rest of the property? But he was a bit of an idiot, that officer. They started off okay, and then why are you trying to conceal your identity? As soon as they say stuff like that, I'm not really interested, you know, like, not really interested at all, because it's the way you word it. You could have said it in a manner that didn't sort of, really didn't try to criminalise what I'm doing. Like, it's concealing your identity. So, ladies and gentlemen, Queen Elizabeth Conference Centre has not done very well today. Not done very well at all. It's a shame. The big man's not coming out. You know, like, not coming out at all. And this guy's following me. So he is. Better not be following me. I'll go back this way. I'll find out in a second if he's following me. So, as I say, it is in the heartbeat of London. Okay, so I'm going to ask you not to follow me, my friend, because I will make a police complaint that I feel harassed, alarmed and distressed that you follow me. Okay, so I'm going to request politely that you do not follow me as I conduct my private business. Thank you. So we shall see. So again, he is apparently following me, which is fine. Let's test the theory one more time. And he is, yeah, he's following me. Let's go speak to the police then. Okay. Let's go see what they do about this. He is literally right beside me. So now we're going to have an issue because I am not going to be followed when I conduct my private business. Hey mate. So I've asked this gentleman very politely not to follow me as I feel alarmed, harassed and distressed. He's continued to follow me. So can you have a word with him? Otherwise I would like to make a formal criminal complaint because I do feel alarmed, harassed and distressed. This gentleman thinks it's appropriate to follow me as I conduct my private business.
So your private business involves the building and he's responsible for providing security for it.
Okay.
So he's got a male, if you see it from his perspective,
Yeah.
he's got a male who is wearing garb that conceals his identity.
Okay, that's your opinion.
Who has, sorry?
It's your opinion that I'm concealing my identity. We agreed that I could have reasonable...
No, I didn't say that you were concealing your identity.
You just said it
you
there.
are wearing garb which does conceal your identity, which is a statement of fact because those dark glasses, baseball cap and that face mask conceal any visual recognition of your identity from CCTV or even anyone who might know you potentially.
Can I ask you a question?
So it's not about the actions you're taking, it's about the items that are on your body. I'll take questions in a second.
No.
So
what would you do about someone in a burqa? No. What would you do? Because you're completely overstepping the mark. No. Listen, public servant. I'll address you. I'll address you correctly. Okay, if that's where you're going to be. Okay, I'm making a criminal complaint against this individual. That's fine. Not a problem. So what I'll do is I'll be making a professional standards complaint against yourself. Okay, and I'll make the complaint online because I've got his ID. Yeah, because you completely don't have a clue what you're talking about. That's about concealing your identity. Is that giving the right then to follow, say, someone with a burqa? Is that by your reasoning they're concealing their identity? So
that's not the purpose.
No, well, no.
Garb.
But you don't know what the purpose of this garb is.
Right, because you won't tell me.
Okay, I don't need to tell you. It doesn't matter.
Okay, cool.
Okay, but the point still remains. You said that because he's got to protect this building and because he can't see my identity, that gives him grounds to follow me about.
Well, I'm sure you can list all that in your complaint about me.
Oh, I certainly will.
Okay,
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Okay, because you've completely overstepped the mark.
With your complaint, do you need directions to the local police station?
Oh, I know exactly where it is. Yeah. I'll do it online though. Yeah.
No problem.
I wouldn't want to waste my time in any sort of smelly little station where people like you might want to frequent with.
Okay.
Yeah. Likewise. Get back to work.
Sorry?
Get back to work.
Oh, is that an order?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Right, okay.
From a taxpayer to a public servant, get back to work.
Okay. Well, actually, my job today.
Public servant.
Do you know what my job is today?
You're a police officer. You're a public servant.
Do you know what my specific tasking is?
I don't really care what your briefing is. You're a public servant, okay? Now, as a taxpayer, I'm telling you, get back to work. I will give you orders.
I want to check
get back to work.
that I'm not already following my lawful orders from my superiors.
Get back to work. You're supposed to uphold the law. You stand on your oath today.
I am upholding.
Are you standing on your oath today?
Sorry?
Are you standing on your oath today?
As I do every day.
Okay, so when I come to you with a criminal complaint, you refuse to take it. It is a criminal. I can assure you it is. I can assure you it is. Are you sure? Yeah, I know they will. 100%. Yeah. So look forward to it. Absolute moronic fool. Absolute carry on. It's fine. Not a problem, ladies and gentlemen. Because that is a registration. Anyway, he's disappeared off. I'm going to continue what I'm doing. Jesus Christ. All I had to say to him was just keep your distance, watching from a distance. Don't need to follow me about. But no, ladies and gentlemen, he isn't going to do that because he's one of those egomaniacs that thinks he's a dog's bollocks and his little uniform. But CLA doesn't bow down to the egos of the likes of them. He's part of the same team that was with Wayne Couzens, and yeah, we know what he got up to, ladies and gentlemen. So we did. So we'll have a look around here. Why not? But the wee guy's backed off, which is fine. Not a problem. So I actually achieved my aim rather indirectly, and I'm obviously going to have to now file a complaint against the officer, and I'll have to file a complaint against that individual because you're not following a private individual. So this is another thing that gets you absolutely wound up, is that they think because it's on private property the laws of the land don't stand. So that guy's allowed to commit a criminal offence because he's on private property, potentially, with a public right of access. It's insane. Absolutely insane. That's what the police officers think this. You know? To answer the question about the burqa though, he dug himself a hole there. That's not what the purpose is. He doesn't know why I'm wearing this. He doesn't know that my glasses are prescription. That my eyesight is very, very poor. He also doesn't know that TLA, unfortunately, has quite a few underlying health conditions. Quite serious health conditions. Namely type 1 diabetes. I've also got a weakened immune system due to surgery that I had, and a few other things. And as such, it makes me vulnerable to not only COVID, is still about, but other airborne pathogens that may be floating about in a highly densely compacted city such as London. As for the hat, it's raining. You know, it is wet. So, don't get my hair wet, guys. You know, like, jeez. Oh, hanging fire in there. I'm not coming out anymore. There's my wee friend. The wee guy's gone. So I kind of got my way. I wanted him to stop following me. He's not following me. I don't think that officer recognised me the first time. But I'm sure I dealt with him. I did deal with him, and I'm pretty sure I was with someone. I was with maybe my race defender. I'm sure. Maybe one of my own ones by myself, but I did deal with him before. So I'm just going to do one final shot of the front of this building, and then I'm going to move on, guys. I'm going to walk up to Wellington Barracks next and have a look round there, and we'll call it a day. Across from Westminster Abbey. There we are, the Queen Elizabeth II Conference Centre. So if you have enjoyed this video, guys, please like it, feel free to share it, and please don't forget, pop down, hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. There's we guys scrambling over there. Jeez, just I'm wrapping up. Please pop down, hit that subscribe button. I would really, really appreciate it. And yeah, I'm going to move on. Until next time, guys, stay safe. Bye bye. Not a problem, mate. You want me to wave? You want me to smile? Yeah? You found yourself in trouble, pal. Found yourself in a spot of bother. Because I will be filing a criminal complaint against you. So I know you think that those police officers have got your back, but when that hits, just remember I've got your ID on film. What? That's none of your business, my friend. If you ask me nicely to, if you ask me nicely to begin with, if you'd been nice to begin with, I would have answered your questions. You are being rude.
It's not your business here. Just go away.
You go away.
I'm asking politely and kind.
You've not been polite at all the whole time I've been here. You've been.
I ask you, leave this place.
You didn't ask me to leave once. You never asked me to leave once. No, you didn't. You asked me to follow you. You're lying, my friend. It's on film. I've got it on film. I'm not being aggressive to you. I'm not being aggressive. You are lying.
You was aggressive to me.
You are a liar.
And abusive to me.
You are lying. You are lying.
Before you turn on
Have you got evidence of that?
Yes.
Have you?
Camera.
Okay, so you're lying, my friend. So go and make the police report. Yeah, and show them the evidence. Yeah, because you're lying. I never swore once. I deliberately don't swear. So do not lie, my friend. Okay? Not a problem. Go and make the police report. If I've been aggressive and abusive. No, I'm on a public pavement. I'm on a public pavement.
Don't disturb environmental people.
No, I'll do whatever I want.
Don't disturb.
I'll do whatever I want. Jog on. See you later. Bye. Bye. Absolute fool. So, you said before I turned my camera on, I was being aggressive and verbally abusive to him. Oh, a load of nonsense. Right, Chief? How you doing? You okay? Beautiful day for it, eh? So, he's clearly lied, and it's not a problem because, so essentially what happened was, I've literally walked round here, I've wrapped up, yeah, I've done my outro right here, and I've walked round here, and if he's following behind me, and the camera wasn't switched off.
This is where the situation truly escalates. After the officer steps away, the security guard begins physically following the auditor. That becomes the turning point. The auditor clearly states he feels harassed and again requests police assistance. Instead of resolution, however, the situation erupts into open conflict. The officer defends the guard's behavior, reinforcing the concealment narrative, which only intensifies the dispute. Accusations begin flying. Complaints are threatened from both sides. The exchange grows sharper, more personal, and increasingly heated. Even after things appear to wrap up, the security guard re-engages, accusing the auditor of aggression, claims that the camera quickly contradicts. By the end, diplomacy gives way to frustration. It's no longer just about filming. It's about accountability, ego, and who controls the narrative. And this time, the camera never looks away.
The camera was not switched off. He was clearly lied. So what I say to him is, if he thinks that's what's happened, he needs to go and speak to the police. He won't do that because it never happened. His body-worn video was on. I seen it the whole time. So I knew his body-worn video was on. So he won't go to the police and lie. There's no evidence of that. I deliberately do not abuse people, verbally abuse people, use bad language. I only meet aggression with aggression. I'll stand up for myself, I'll defend myself, but I do not outwardly display aggression to someone that's not displaying it to me. So anyway, Jesus, just when you think it couldn't get any worse, that numpty does it again. So I'm going to leave it at that, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to move on. And yeah, that's been the Queen Elizabeth Conference Centre. Crazy stuff. So I will come back for a third visit and see how they got on that time. They're doing well. Jeez. Right, let's go up here. I'm going to Wellington Barracks, my next stop. We'll see how it goes. So I'll pick it back up, guys, at another time, and yeah, we'll get back down here and we'll certainly put them through our paces again, because he's not getting away with saying that I was being aggressive and verbally abusive. Absolute nonsense, you know. Absolute nonsense. It's just not going to wash, unfortunately. He had his body-worn video on. He's more than welcome to take that to the police and say whatever he wants to say, but I guarantee there'll be nothing that comes back off it. Is that the Texas flag? Or is it just... oh, what is that? Anyway, as I say, guys, I'll see you all soon.